Vermont joined Stony Brook in the America East Championship game Saturday morning after a 63-56 victory over UNH here at Patrick Gym. Eric Freed, Frank Sullivan wrapping up this Vermont victory. A couple of great individual performances for UNH. Tanner Leisner had 28 points, 2 shy of his career high. Jalen Smith, 14 points, 7 assists, 1 turnover, but in the end, too much Ethan O'Day, too much of the Vermont team here in Burlington.
And you know what they've done in this winning streak? This is win number 7 in a row. It's been more about the offense, scoring more points, shooting the ball effectively. Tonight it was about the defense. They were solid all night long. It made it very difficult for Tanner Leisner to get some rhythm going in the first half. 3 of the starters for the New Hampshire team were unable to score in that first half, so they kind of set the table with their defense. Their offense was consistently good again tonight, and just a good team victory. And once again, contributions off the bench for this Catamount team is a difference maker.
And the difference maker for Vermont when it comes to the emotion of this team, the senior probably playing his last game here at Patrick Gym. We know that championship game will be at Stony Brook. Ethan O'Day.
Aggressive all night long, 19 points, 7 of 12 from the field. A lot of them just aggressive plays near the rim and finishing strong. Minimal turnovers. He went 5 for 5 from the line. Got his shot blocking up 3 in this ball game and was a good position defender against Tanner Leisner, the outstanding scorer for the New Hampshire Wildcats. An all-around game for Ethan O'Day tonight, and an emotional game for him as well, the last time in the home uniform.
19 points on 7 of 12 shooting, also had 7 rebounds and the 3 block shots, and threw in a steal as well. So Stony Brook with their 16-point win at home over Hartford. The Seawolves will host another game. It will be for a spot in the NCAA tournament, the America East Championship game against Vermont on Saturday morning. Joined now by the head coach of the Vermont Catamounts, John Becker. Great win for your team on their home floor, led by your senior Ethan O'Day, who played really well, it seemed, right from the very start.
Yeah, Ethan was locked in. He did a great job, and we were able to build, thank God, a 19-point lead in the second half and held on for a great win.
And what's been the difference, John? You talked about it. Tonight it was the defense. Yeah. The offense has turned this around. During the broadcast, we talked about that bus ride home from Lowell and how you flipped a switch. You want to share that story? I tried to give my version of it.
It's a family show.
Yeah, it really has changed the team.
It was that was a low point. We gave up 100 points, and that's just not what this program's about. And had to get them to start guarding better and understanding what the privilege that it is to be part of this program. And so I just reminded the guys of that on the bus ride home. And since then, we've been playing really good basketball.
And it seems like, and this has been a characteristic of John Becker teams at Vermont, everybody has a hand in it. You're playing everybody, and we saw Urquhart come in today and give you a spark. And there was a little bit of something from everyone tonight.
Yeah, Urquhart was huge. You know, he really stepped in and played big minutes. And Cam didn't have a great game, but Ernie and Kurt and Ethan scored it well. So with that balanced attack, it can be hard to guard us. And the nice thing is, if one guy's not playing well, there's other guys to pick them up, and we've been like that since I've been here, and especially this year.
So let's talk about the Stony Brook series. You know it better than anybody. You got to your first NCAA tournament with a victory down there. Talk about the win down there that got you to the NCAA tournament. It's a great lifetime memory for you, and the series this year with Stony Brook.
Yeah, I mean, in my first year as head coach, we went down there and beat them at their place, and just a low-scoring game. I think it was 53-41, kind of a old school America East final. Yeah. And then this year we went down there last game of the year, and it ended up being a huge game. We beat them by double digits and controlled the game for most of the game, and that ended up giving us the 3 seed, which ended up giving us this semifinal game at home. So ended up being a huge game for us. So should give our guys confidence that we can go down there. It's a really loud, really beautiful gym, and it's a tough place to play, but our guys should have confidence. We went down there on a sold-out senior night and were able to beat them. So I'm sure Stony Brook will play the tape for their guys, remind them of that game. But we're playing pretty good right now, and we're just really happy to be in our 3rd final in the last 5 years, and we've come a long way, and so we're going to try to enjoy this. And Stony Brook obviously has been the class of the league all year, so we're just going to go down there loose and do the best we can.
7-game winning streak, playing your best basketball at the right time of the season. You have 4 full days to rest your voice. It's not sounding very strong right now.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Thank
John
you.
Becker, head coach of the Vermont Catamounts. His team wins in the semifinal round to advance on to the championship game Saturday morning. They will take on the Stony Brook Seawolves after their win over UNH here at Patrick Gym tonight.